African Focus Show.
Everybody, I am yours truly, Chinua Ezono, hosting today. I'm actually sitting in for Norman Debele. You're listening to LA Best African Focus Show, coming to you live from our Los Angeles studio. So, I want to give you guys a taste of what I've been into all week, actually. Damn questions. I mean, this lady is exactly my taste when it comes to music. We're talking about lyrics, videos, everything. And of course, she's got your man files on the line. So let's do music. We're talking about guys' usual pickup lines. Don't you ever want to say, I don't want to be rude, but what? You know? Okay, now before we get into the show, I would like for us to take just 1 minute and recognize our sponsors. DJ?
And today's sponsors, Eric Airlines. For all your African travel experience, fly Eric Airlines and experience first-class hospitality. We'd like to also thank MoneyGram International for offering the most reliable and inexpensive way to send money to your loved ones in Africa, the Caribbean, and as well as here in the States. We want to say much love and appreciation to them for their continued support. Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa. It's more than a clever slogan, it's the driving force that touches every aspect of Ethiopian Airlines. Modern fleet, stringent maintenance standards, and responsive customer service are hallmarks of Ethiopian Airlines today.
Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My girl Noma's here.
I'm here. I made it. LA traffic. It's just kind of crazy, but
it's okay. I mean, I love the style of your hair, though.
Thank you. It's a little wild today. Just something different.
It's something different. Mine too. I think I've had this for about 3 months, so AKA one of the hats in the closet.
It looks good to you, though. It looks good on you. I like it. It's very sleek and
very,
chic,
They say I have a baby face. I have to have something that's not too short that makes me look like one of the ape people.
No, but you have to embrace the baby face. That means you look young.
I know.
And that's good. That's
You're
a good
so
thing.
sweet. Kisses, baby.
Well, everybody, kisses. Everybody, thank you for, hanging in with us. And we are back. And I hope you enjoyed the music.
They did. I had to play one of my own jams.
Which one were you playing?
Simi Jam Questions.
Oh, that's a good one.
It's a great one.
That's a good one.
I love the girl.
One. Well, we have a special guest in studio, very special. And she's such an inspiration and exactly what African Focus is all about. We love to embrace and support and promote people like this, like our guests. We always talk about creativity and how it's not really fostered in our community as much, and especially as African people, we don't always, make it a priority. So it's really great to have her in our studio. And I'm going to let Chinua, you have a little backstory about our guest before we introduce her to the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would love to introduce you to She is sitting here with her mother, Mrs. Uju Ogwin. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Tiffany actually came across her a few weeks ago. I believe she had Princess Callista from Nigeria visit her home, and they were giving her a tour. So Princess Callista goes up into the young lady's room and sees a big sewing machine.
Wow.
And she's taken aback. She's like,
Who's this?
whose is this? So I believe she just got upset with the mother and said, why do you have a big sewing machine in a little girl's room?
Right.
They need their space to play
For her
around.
dollhouse
The
and
mother
her
says,
Barbies.
no, it's hers. So Princess Calista goes, call her into the room. What's going on, you know? She finds out that the young lady is a seamstress and a designer. There were so many materials in the room. Scissors, the sewing kit, everything. And the mother says, well, she sews her own clothes and some of ours too in the family. She also designs all of them too.
Wow, that's
Princess Calista could
impressive.
not believe it, so she asked to see her hands.
Yeah.
I guess there's something in the hands of someone that
yeah.
sews.
Right, you must
You know,
have
so
special
you
hands,
have to
yeah.
have I guess the thumb has to be super bent back or something. So
Magic
she looks
fingers.
at her hands and she was just marveled, and she called me and said, I have somebody for you. The world needs to hear about her. And
Yes, and
that's
she's
why
here on our
here,
show.
Tiffany.
We're so excited and happy to have you. Welcome to our show,
We are.
Tiffany.
Welcome, Tiffany. Her mom calls her Orobo.
Oh, welcome, Orobo. What do you want us to call you? Tiffany or Orobo? Anything? Okay. All right, Tiffany. So tell everybody a little bit about yourself. How old are you? What school do you go to?
Hi, my name is Tiffany, and I am 9 years old. I go to Castle Bay Lane Elementary School, located in Porter Ranch, California.
And so poised and
So boys.
I know,
Porter
you're so
Ranch,
pretty.
California.
So is this your first time on a radio show?
Yes,
Are you excited?
yes.
Okay, awesome. So, we wanted to meet you because you have this very special talent. And it means a lot that you are pursuing something so young. There's not many 9-year-old designers in the world. So you're very special. And I hope you know that. So tell everybody, how did you begin designing and sewing?
I started sewing last fall. My mom and dad, they got me a sewing machine for my birthday.
Nice. So did you ask for the sewing machine? What made mom and dad decide to, get it for you?
It's just that I really, really wanted to sew. Before that, I've been taking sewing classes, and I'm just really good in it.
So you look really pretty today. I like what you have on. Did you sew that?
Yes.
You made your whole outfit.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. If you guys could see her, she looks so adorable. I love the pattern. Did you pick out the fabric yourself?
Yes.
So all of it, that's all you.
Can she show us the back of the dress though? She walked in
I
here
know.
like a
Is there
supermodel.
is there a way we could,
Is there a way?
have everybody see what you have on? Stand up for
Stand
us.
up, sure. Just turn around a little bit. You see the.
Oh
Ooh.
my goodness. That is really cute. I love that bag.
I love that bag.
You have great style, little lady.
You do.
So what's your favorite thing to sew?
My favorite thing to sew is dresses because it brings out the girliness in me.
Oh, and we do love the girly. That's amazing. So you love fashion. We know that. You love style. Who are your favorite designers?
My favorite designers are Gucci and BCBG Max
Ooh,
Ria
you have
because they're so chic and divalicious.
Divalicious. That's a new word. I like that.
Okay.
Those are great designers. Have you been to a fashion show before?
No.
One day, would you want to have your own fashion show, maybe?
Yes, I would really like that.
Nice, nice, nice. So, Mom, what makes you keep up with her creativity? What keeps you, really focused on nurturing it and fostering it?
She really loves to do this, and ever since she was a little kid, she always said, I'm going to be a big-time fashion designer. Initially, I thought that it's just Tiffany because she just likes to,
Right.
she's very chic. But then she started cutting her clothes, some of her own clothes to make baby dolls outfits. Yeah. Then I said, she really wants to do this. So I enrolled her in a class at her Joanne's. Okay. So she started taking the classes, and then I explored the options too.
Wow.
Yes, that will enhance her skills.
That's amazing. So, Mom, what do you do? Do you sew? Is this something that's in your family?
No, actually, I don't sew. I don't even know anything about it. I'm a nurse practitioner.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You're a nurse practitioner. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I think, now you don't really have to spend all the big bucks on, clothes because you have your own personal designer in the house.
Exactly. For Mother's Day, she made an outfit for me.
Oh.
Yeah, she surprised me with that. I came home and she made this beautiful maxi dress for me.
That's really special. Yeah. Do you have it with you?
Yes, I do.
Oh, let's take a look at it.
I love that. I think I'm gonna have her cut some things.
Yeah, she made this for me. It's like a summer dress.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Then
Tiffany.
She made a bag too for me.
Matching bag.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So, what are your dreams, Tiffany? What do you hope to do when you grow up?
I hope to be a famous fashion designer.
She said famous.
I know.
Detail.
That's important.
This is very important.
Yes. And when you have your goals and your dreams, it's important to know exactly what you want, and you definitely know what you want. And so we're really excited to have you on the show. And we're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
African Focus Show.
Welcome back. You're listening to LA's Best African Focus Show. In case you're just joining us, I'm your host, Noman Debele. I have next to us our co-host, Chinwe. And let's quickly acknowledge our very loyal sponsors, sending a major thank you to Arik Airlines, MoneyGram, and Ethiopian Airlines, our African Focus corporate sponsors, for helping us bring the African Focus Show to you. Before our break, we had our very special, a little princess in the building. She is a seamstress. She's a designer. She's a diva-licious little lady. And we were interviewing her about her talent as a creator. And I want to say, we at African Focus, like I said earlier, we love to promote creativity, and she's an example of that, starting very young and pursuing her dreams and knowing exactly what she wants to do. And we want to be able to give her opportunities, to nurture this gift that she has. So I just want to throw it out there. There's several events in Los Angeles and in our community, in our African community. We have one, which is the Ankara Festival. And we're very close to the founders and the organizers of that organization. So hopefully we might be able to, see Tiffany on, that platform one of these days. So I just want to put that out there. But, Chinwe, you have some questions for her.
Did, and I still do. And I will forever have questions for you because when the money comes in, darling, you know my address, okay? Don't forget that. Now, Mom, you were talking about her being enrolled in school. But from what I know, she's kind of young to be enrolled in, sewing schools. Am I right? So I'm sure you faced some difficulties with that.
Yeah. When she was 8, I went to Joanne's because she really wanted to do this. Mm-hmm. She's been disturbing me about it, So I started researching. I went to Joanne. So I met them. They said that they don't take little kids. So I begged the lady. I said, please, just give my daughter a chance because this is what she really wants to do. I believe that she could stay in adult class and do well. She asked me how old is she. I told her. She said, bring her in, let me see. So when we went there, the lady said, okay, I will, I will attend to her. Wow. So that's how she started. They gave her a chance. And the name of the lady is Eva in Portland Joanne's. So since that time, they now have like a class for little kids.
So, baby, you just started this whole new class. I mean, but did you negotiate like a 50-50 kind of deal? I mean, nothing goes for nothing nowadays. No?
I think it's just favor of God.
It's just a favor of God. I'm happy to hear that. Now, you are just facing your mom. Is she like your protector or something? I know you're comfortable with us. Is she your number one fan? Is she your motivator? Who's your mom to you?
She's my motivator.
Do you have other people you look up to that motivate you?
My other people that motivate me are the rest of my family members.
Okay.
And also my sewing instructor named Miss Eva.
Shout out to Miss Ava, for believing in you. And it's important when you're young to have people that believe in your talent and really allow you to grow and become the best that you can be. I heard you also volunteer. Do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Oh, I volunteer in an association called People Pillowcases, which sew, pillow, and donate it to an orphanage.
That's amazing. Wow. Can we give a hand clap, everybody at home? Let's clap for you, because that's important that you give back and you know that you have, an ability to do something for other people, and that's great that you're putting your talent to good use. And we want to encourage you to continue to do that, and we want to thank you for being on our show and come back. I definitely love clothes, I love fashion, so I hope it's okay, I can call you and say, hey Tiffany, I have this event coming up, can you make me a nice gown or something? But thank you for coming on our show. And thank you, Mom. We want to applaud you also
Definitely.
for what you're doing with your daughter, and continue to, keep up the good work, both of you.
Keep it up.
Thank
God
you so
bless
much for
you.
Thank you. So, moving on with our show. Chinwe, I love when you're in the studio. You're like one of my favorite co-hosts because you are fun. Last time we had a lot of fun with Majid. I hope everybody at home enjoyed that show. That was a lot of fun. What's going on in our Afrotainment updates?
I love to, first of all, roll my eyes. There's always something happening in Africa and something about Africans and diaspora, and it goes on and on and on. But let me just ease you guys into the big stuff. So there's something called African aerobics. It's actually better than Zumba. I've been to the classes and it's awesome. I feel like I'm kicking rocks, So they have an opening, a big deal going on with the Carson Mall, 888 East Dominguez Street in Carson, California. So you guys check them out. They're open Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays at the Motel 6:30 to 7:30.
Okay.
Going into that, the Special Olympics.
Yes.
Going on. I actually volunteered. I came home around 10:30 p.m. last night. My feet were swollen. I felt like I was a pregnant woman, moving back and forth. Here's the thing. They've got North Africa and West Africa in different schools, because you have UCLA hosting and USC hosting. I believe USC they're in charge of West Africa, while UCLA is in charge of North Africa.
Okay.
I mean, it's just amazing to see all these people there. And there was a performance. African Focus actually showcased. They were very present. There was so many people there. It was awesome. These people can dance, and they're just happy to have the opportunity to show the world that they're not as disabled or disfigured as the world likes to think of them. It's not about a pity game. It's I am who I am. Respect that or get out.
I love that.
Moving on. Shout out.
I know my country's also represented there, so to the Zimbabwean contestants and everybody on the continent.
Definitely. And the fabulous Princess Calissa is having her birthday today.
Okay.
And you too. Look. Stay focused, lady. You're not off the show yet. You better call her and say happy birthday.
Yes, I will.
She is younger today. Yes, she's having her birthday today. And she looks amazing. Now, Dun dun dun.
Oh, here's the
Somebody is about to get it. President Barack Obama was greeted by her sister Nairobi in Kenya. That's her half sister. I had no idea. I was watching this video. Here's my thing.
Okay.
I didn't see his family.
Oh,
his
side?
wife, his daughters.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
It was just him in the table eating and laughing with his half sister and the rest of the village. What's going on with that? But then more, like this is your father's land. What's going on? Can you take them home?
Have they been? I wonder. Do you know if they've been?
That's a good question, President. Have you been? Have they been? When was the last time you been?
Yeah.
But let's keep it serious though. But then I found out CNN, there's something called Someone Tell CNN, because supposedly there was an interview going on with CNN, and they said that Kenya is the hotbed of terror. So CNN portrayed Kenya as even being more dangerous than Afghanistan, being more dangerous than Iraq. They're like, why? This is the most dangerous trip our president has ever taken. I mean,
Seriously?
Are you kidding me?
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I have a lot of friends that are Kenyan, that live in Kenya.
And they love it.
They love it. I know people who lived in America, picked up and said, you know what, I'm moving to Africa, and they chose to live in Kenya. So it cannot be that crazy. But what else? I think we're pretty much
people
used
are just reacting to
this
it.
propaganda
That
when it
Africa's
comes to our
bad.
continent. And it's
Let me tell you
tiring.
something. When you go running and the apes come chasing you and all those volcanoes are happening and you are shaking because there's earthquakes around you, where are you going to go? President Barack Obama with your family? You can't stay in America. Can you catch my eyes rolling, camera?
I think they got them. I think they got them rolling.
But then again, people are reacting badly to this. They're saying that one of my favorite comments I read was, the only hotbed we have is the one in which a Kenyan can impregnate an American to produce the president of the USA. I said, get him.
Snaps to that, right?
Have several seats, CNN. It's very, it's just very disrespectful, and I feel like the president should have said something in regards to that, because this is your father's land. And we all know in the African culture, men, no matter where you go, you must return home. That's the place they can never chase you, away from.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Our attention, and the minister of Kenya, he was like, our attention has been drawn to the media's report by CNN earlier today, seeking to discredit the status of Kenya as a secure nation. This announcement is based on lies and without verification. It demonstrates heightened irresponsibility by the media network and smacks of arrogance. I like that. I think he probably heard Lady's lip gloss smack a couple of times, but it's okay.
I know.
And then our excellency was welcomed. Bianca Ojukwu was welcomed in Spain. There was this big grand welcome at the airport. It was a royal welcome, and all the foreigners and even people, the residents there, they were just amazed. Cameras flashing, everything. They're like, wow, who is this? Yeah. And I love that kind of welcome. I think we've long forgotten that kings and queens hail from, Africa.
Yeah, I think a lot of people don't even understand.
They don't understand,
the
and they never
level
will.
of royalty that's on the continent.
They don't.
And how serious. It's serious. You know what I mean? It's not. People talk about the Queen of England and, Monaco, whatever. But
we have the queens and kings.
Right?
So let me round it up with this last
if y'all didn't
African
know.
Entertainment. If you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know.
So the president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has told President Barack Obama that he would not sanction gay marriage in Nigeria, stating that sodomy is against the law of the country and abhorrent to our culture. Now, if only Americans will step out of America and travel to Africa, they will understand the world is bigger than you think it is. People don't tolerate the nonsense that people do here. I mean, if you eat too much sugar, it's bad for your smile. So forget all that nonsense, the right to do this. In some places, that's a crime, and the punishment is death.
Now, some other people might argue. Other people might argue and say, "Is that too harsh of a crime? It's too harsh of a punishment?"
But then again, some people have to retain culture for there to be a balance in this world.
Yeah, culture is very important, and I'm very pro maintaining culture. But I think also we have to not use culture as a way to objectify or deny people of their rights.
Yeah, you
know what I
cannot
mean?
deny anybody of it, right? But if you are your father's only son, and you come home with that type of nonsense, daddy, I think I was born Bianca and not what do you call that, Babalawo or something. I think it would not be right for you to impose it upon me. If they no born you, or your father will lock you. Even God himself will turn the other way when your father punishes you. He will lock you in that room. He will call all of the neighbors, cousins, and all of their cousins. 10 women will meet you in that room. Your father will bolt the door. Whatever happens. You will turn straight by force.
But I'm
You
saying,
will.
like, is that
There is
really
no-
fair? You know,
It is fair.
really fair? Because
It is fair.
People, this is what ends up happening.
No,
This
man,
is what
they
happens.
see
This is
my
what
sister.
happens. This is what happens. People start pretending they're who they're not. You know what I mean? Like, this same Babaloa is gonna go behind closed doors, pretend he's gonna have a wife, a whole family, but behind closed doors, something else is going on. And I think that's more dangerous than what we think is, the crime.
But like I said, this hot stuff is only going on within the States and a few other places within this country.
Yeah.
People eventually, when there's no structure, you're bound to break the rules. And when you break the rules, everything else will scatter. It's like telling your children, oh, don't do this, don't do that, but then you allow one of them to do it. Oh, might as well let everybody else, because there's no way the other kids will say, Mommy, it's a fair game. You love us all equally, but you let her be him. It's
I
not
think
happening.
we're gonna have to save this conversation
Very much later.
because
I think everyone knows my stance on this.
yeah, clearly we know Chinwe's stance. We're gonna save that topic. We're gonna talk about this again.
African Focus. African Focus Show.